well, being married
Something like
14
that.
years and being
Being
together,
around
what,
each other,
20
yeah,
years or
for around
something
20
Known
like
each
that.
other 20 years.
You guys finally decided to collaborate on music.
Yeah.
Why wait so long?
Actually,
I'll let Ricky answer.
I felt like I've watched her with, you know, Girl Society and with the Hello Girl, Sterling Amy. And when she started to develop her own style and her own music, I just went in to listen to her songs that she had been producing with Bosco. And I really liked what I heard. I was really impressed with it. And I just came in to give her feedback on, you know, what she was doing. And that's when the idea sparked for me. Like, I'm like, wow, like this sounds amazing. I want to be a part of it. Let's do a song together. So it came more so from that idea.
He felt like it'd be better for him to introduce me.
Yeah, like, you know, like,
Yeah.
let me introduce you. And so that's when we came and we did the song Gold.
Right.
And I guess it seems like once we did both versions of Gold, it kind of took on a life of its own.
Yeah, and Megan Good directed the video.
Yeah.
Both.
She directed both videos and it seems
She's
like,
known us since, she knew me before I met Rick. She was there when we first met. She's seen the ups and downs. So for her to hear the song and see what we were doing, she knew I was just looking for a director. And she's like, why didn't you ask me? Like, I know you guys better than anybody.
right.
Like,
Yeah.
you're making good. I didn't, you know, want to put that kind of pressure on you because we're best friends. But she took our story to a whole nother level and really was able to bring light to a lot of the stuff we've come through.
Right.
Because when the biopic was out, we're like, well, our business is already out there. So what are we going to write about?
Right.
We got to come real with it. We have to be authentic.
Right.
So Gold was written basically kind of like our triumph story out of where we
Yeah.
come from.
Right.
Right. And you have your own song, Disguise,
Yes.
as well. So are you guys have a project coming out together? Or?
Well, eventually we will. We just recorded another song together called Motion because, like I said, when we did Gold, it wasn't a plan to do a whole project together. It was just to do
Just
a
that one
song.
song.
But we've gotten so much positive feedback from that and people interested in our story after the movie and the song that now we decide, you know what, let's go on and do a whole project together. So I'm going to work on a solo album and she is as well, and we're going to do a
Keep
lot more
working
things
together.
together as well.
Plus, I think we didn't realize we'd work so well together. So
Right.
as Ricky's helping me
Yeah.
with my solo project, he's helping me write on some tracks. He gives me ideas and vice versa. And then we're able to work together.
Right. And I just think now, like you asked why now, but I think where we are spiritually, where we are in our relationship, and where we are just creatively in general, you can't really predict that. And just now the time is right to where everything is falling into place.
And out of everyone I know, this guy's like early to every rehearsal, you know, packs 3 days before it's time to leave. He prepares. He's such a perfectionist. And then he sees me, I'm like working all day, every day in the studio, every night, mixing, editing, writing. So I think we both kind of have that crazy work
Yeah.
ethic that we were like, okay.
Because I remember I saw a video of you and I forgot who else was with you, but you were blasting R. Kelly because he showed up late to a show, or
They made that, they like blew that way out of proportion. No, we were on a cruise, on a Tom Joyner cruise. And, you know, Tom Joyner, like there's different people performing every night. And we went to go see R. Kelly perform. And he was doing a bunch of songs that we didn't know. And we're just talking like, man, we didn't even know somebody was recording us.
That's so wrong.
And we're like, man, dude, you know, where's My Body's Calling? Where's, you know, Bump and Grind? Where's, you know, come on, man, get to the hits. And it was more of that kind of conversation. But listen, R. Kelly as a musician,
phenomenal.
as a songwriter, as a singer,
Woo.
come on now.
Faithful.
You ain't got to prove nothing to me.
Right. His personal life, though.
That man is bad.
Right, the
and
personal
no
life,
comment on his personal
not
life
so
either.
much.
Ouch.
Did you hear his 19-minute I Confess?
I heard it.
He likes it.
You like it?
I mean, I like it in a sense of like this guy
Melodically.
is like, he can sing about anything.
He
Right.
could sing about using the toilet.
And
The
it
melody's
kept
gonna be
like
catchy.
he kept my attention the whole 19 minutes because
Yeah.
one, I wanted to hear what he had to say.
We all did.
And melodically and musically, it sounded great.
Yeah.
It's R.
So
Kelly.
it's R. Kelly, right?
The Pied Piper.
Don't do.
Yeah.
Doing his thing. So what's next for you guys?
Like I said, we just finished a song together called Motion.
Yeah, we're getting tracks from other producers right now. We're
Yep.
about to record more music together,
Yes.
work on our solo record. But the main thing is we are getting our story written down.
Right.
And
Yeah.
we're planning to get super raw and just
Right.
tell everything because it's really interesting,
Yeah.
actually.
It's to tell our story of, trial and error and ups and downs and everything we've been through personally and as a couple and the redemption of all of it in hopes to inspire others that are, may be going through the same thing. But I mean, we have so much. We're going to tell this story in a very unique way. I don't want to give that away, but it's going to be raw. And eventually you'll see us performing together and on tour together and
Yeah.
babies.
This
and the
guy,
whole
as a
nine.
solo artist, the world hasn't even seen. He's
you're the
so
best.
amazing. I'm excited.
You're the best. Thank you.
Well, I mean, at this point, you have sold how many albums altogether?
Yeah.
15, 20 million?
Right.
Something like that?
Something like that.
The body of work is absolutely incredible.
Right.
The impact.
Yeah.
I mean, you throw Poison on
Yeah.
to anybody over 30 years old, and
Right.
the place goes crazy.
Right.
And just the other songs and the ballads and everything. I mean, it really must feel good to really look back on.
It does, man. There's a lot of moments that I'm proud of. When I see, a 10-year-old, a 9-year-old dancing to Poison
Yeah.
and just know that we could have never even planned that or predicted that in any way. There's a whole lot more to be grateful for,
Yeah.
than the not so proud moments. So I'll take all of it.
Well, I think it's also a lesson where you see someone sell that many albums and then they
Right.
lose their house and have to move into an apartment.
Yeah.
It just shows how important it is to keep your business
Absolutely.
right from the very
Right.
beginning.
Absolutely.
And that's an important story in and of itself.
Yeah.
But like I said, the body of work speaks for itself. It's
Thank
something
you.
that's going to continue way past your time here on earth.
Yeah,
And I
thank
think that the legacy that you leave, I think, is really so important.
Right. Right.
And like I said, I'm a huge fan
Thank you.
myself. I
Thank
was
you.
really looking forward to doing this, and I'm glad
Man,
we finally
thank you.
got to do it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Thank you, man.
Thank you
Thanks
so
a lot.
much for the both of you for coming in.
I appreciate you for
pleasure.
your time. Thanks a
Peace.
lot, man.